Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Kat Larsen. I'm a registered yoga teacher, also a certified yoga therapist and a MBSR, Mindfulness Based Stress Reduction certified practitioner. And I thank you so much for joining me today for this recorded session of MBSR, where I am recording in my mudroom. As you can see, it's a beautiful fall season, and filming, adding the visual aspect onto our practice today. I ask that you please take any modifications or variations that may meet you. And with that, we'll begin in just a moment. MBSR was founded from Dr. Jon Kabat-Zinn in 1979. And the practices of mindfulness, defined to quote, are practices that help to bring you into the present moment, inviting thoughts, movement, sensation without judgment. So the practices of MBSR are shown to reduce stress as you come into present moment practices, utilizing anchoring of breath, body, mind, heart, and utilizing the practices of a sitting meditation, body scan meditation, walking meditation, and movement. So as we begin today, let's start with an arriving practice, which means coming into the moment. I'll invite everyone to ground in a comfortable seated position where you have a tall, neutral spine. Make any adjustments that meet you and rest your hands comfortably on your lap. Lift the heart center if that meets you. And either keeping a soft gaze or eyes closed. And notice in this moment what it feels like to have a tall, neutral spine. Feel the feet, the soles of the feet resting on the earth. Press into the feet, which helps to lift the spine. The crown of the head reaches all the way up towards the sky. And the abdomen is relaxed. Our grounded position in MBSR helps us to really know where we are in this present moment through awareness of the feet, the hands, the physical body, right here, right now. And as you're sitting, inviting in an anchor of breath, an inhale, followed by an exhale. A breath in. And a breath out. Begin to draw awareness to perhaps the movement of breath, the rise and fall of the chest, the sound of breath, and your body in relation to your space. Continuing in your arriving practice, coming into the moment again, revisiting your grounded position, feeling the connection of your feet to the earth, your hands to the physical body, your movement of breath in your physical body and structure, and inviting all that arises in this present moment. At any time in this practice, you need to make adjustments. Take them, as all is welcome in the present moment. And we'll take 5 movements of an in-breath and an out-breath, allowing breath to come in to the body on an inhale. Exhale fully. Another full breath in. And exhale out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Noticing the movement of your breath, the pace, timing, the sensation of breath, the rise and fall. And if you need to revisit to really know where you are grounded in this position, perhaps revisiting the bottom of the feet to press the feet into the earth to allow the tall neutral spine to return. Grounding into the sit bones, pressing the hands into the lap, and allow your own natural breath to be your anchor today. Take a few more rounds of your breath, inviting everything in this moment, your experience. And inviting the eyes, if they are looking down or closed, to open the eyes, and inviting a movement practice as we begin to circle the head, moving in a way that meets you. And changing directions, allowing any sensations, any feelings, any tightness, popping sounds to occur. And then the next time your head comes to center, ground into the feet in your seated mountain pose. Get long and tall all the way from the sit bones to the crown of the head. Sweep your arms up by your shoulders, palm face each other. This is called cactus pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the gaze. And then exhale, draw the elbows behind you as we warm up the spine. Full seated body stretch, arms up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Notice the length in the front of the body. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. And if you want to add on, you can reach up, and then when your arms come down, make fists. Inhale, open the fingers, spread them wide. Exhale, make fists round the spine. Breathe in as you look up. Exhale. 5 more. Move in any way that meets your body. Last one. Reach up. Exhale, and then come to your tall neutral spine. Return again once to your seated mountain pose. As we add on to movement, placing your hands on your shoulders, twisting, looking over to left and right. Notice the seated twist, how we're activating the back. No judgment as to either how big the twists are or how small, or can you find that place right in the middle where the body wants to move on its own. Again, we're coming into the present moment with maybe watching how the elbows move. Notice how far your eyes move. And notice when the eyes move behind you or the eyes move up. You get activation of middle back and upper back. Again, staying in our movement, allowing breath to continue, inhaling and exhale as we move. We're going to take 5 more seated twists, and you can again make them as big or as small. If you want to release your hands, you can add on into cactus twist from side to side. Move in a way that meets your torso, the middle back, lower and upper back. Last movement from right to left. And then come back to a neutral spine. Press your hands together and invite a wrapping, a binding of the fingers. Extend the palms away. Feel the stretch. Lower the shoulders. Lift the heart. Notice what this feels like for your palms. Take a breath in. Inhale. Side stretch to your left. Maybe coming in line with the trees. Come back through the middle as you breathe in. Side stretch. Other side. Make this your experience, your movement. Breathe in, then breathe out. Another breath in towards the center. Exhale, side bend. Notice the length of the spine. Notice how your wrists feel, the fingertips. Notice the armpits. Have you lost contact with the grounding when you press your feet into the earth? Does your navel activate a little bit of core work? Last movement. And then come back to center. Press the palms together, release, and then extend the index fingers. Lift up, lateral side bend with fingers bent. Come back to the middle, inhale. Exhale, other side. We're really working the back body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale. Come back to the center. One more side bend. And then release the hand positioning where palms touch. Lower through the heart and let the palms rest on the lap. Take a breath in and a breath out. We'll be moving into our first seated meditation after our movements that we just completed. This is called a body scan meditation, where we start from the toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Again, I invite you to revisit the long, tall spine and allow my voice to be your anchor, receiving this body scan like it's the first time you've ever been led through a body scan. You can either close the eyes or not. You can rest your spine on the back of the chair and bring your anchor now, your anchor of awareness, to your feet. Imagine that you're lifting the toes, bringing weight back on the heels, and planting each toe on the left foot and each toe mindfully on the right foot. When your left foot has reached the earth, spread the toes and evenly distribute the weight on all 4 corners of your left foot. The front of the foot, the back of the foot, the outer edge of the foot, or the inner arch. Again, coming back on the heel now of the right foot, spread the toes, and then plant every single toe, including the big toe on the right foot. Spread the toes. Find your evenness on the right foot from the front of the foot, the back of the foot, the outer edge of the foot, and the middle arch. Feel your strength. Stand up on your feet. Maybe a slight activation in core, and notice when you draw attention, mindful awareness to your feet and pressing the feet into the earth, your stability, your support, and your connection to the earth. Next, can you bring your attention to your left ankle and lift your left foot and just circle your ankle. Plant the left foot and then lift right foot and circle the right foot and ankle if that meets you. And then plant the right foot down onto the earth. Can you rest both kneecaps together? Press the feet once again into the earth and notice the grounding from the front of the foot, the back of the foot, the outer edge and middle arch to get long and tall. Bring your awareness to the front of the knee, the back of the knee, the strength of the front of the knee, and the hollowness of the knee. Invite awareness to the entire left leg, all the way from the big toe to the top of the hip on the left leg. Bring your attention to the big toe on the right foot and draw your awareness all the way up your right leg. See your strength of both legs that support you, that carry you, that move you from this point right now. What are they doing? Are they deeply rooted to the earth or relaxing? Are they feeling energized or not energized? Are they feeling long or short? No judgment, seeing exactly how they appear in your structure and body. Bring your awareness to the top of the hips, to the tops of the shoulders. Notice the low abdomen, the middle and upper abdomen. Invite a breath all the way from the navel, all the way up to the front of the chest. And breathe out fully. A full deep breath in. And exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Noticing the rise and fall of the front of the body, the back of the body. Noticing the navel, the ribs, the space between the ribs, the diaphragm, the lungs, the low back, the middle and upper back. Noticing when you breathe the connection from the front of the body to the back of the body. And when you take another breath in, breath climbs as high as it can in your body that meets you comfortably. And you breathe out comfortably. Continue in your own pace and anchor of breath. As we continue the anchor of awareness all the way up to the neck. Notice the veins of the neck. Notice if there's any tightness, any tension. Notice spreading or non-spreading. Notice the left ear, the ear lobe, the ear canal, the right ear, the right lobe, and the right canal. Notice the eyes, the color, the eye socket, the chamber of the eyelid, the place of sight, no sight, rest, dreams, the place where the physical body sees or not. Notice the largeness of the socket, the smallness of the socket, the top lid, the bottom lid, the eyelashes, the eyebrows, and the forehead, the height of the forehead, the wisdom of the forehead, smooth, not smooth, busy, not busy. All is welcome without judgment. Seeing, being in the present moment without judgment. Bring your awareness to the top of your head, to the crown. Notice your hair or no hair. Notice the scalp, the brain, the intellect, quiet or busy. The front of the brain, the back of the brain, the left side of the brain, and the right. Noticing the entire body all the way from the head down to the toes. The physical structure in this moment in space. Take a moment to see yourself in your seated, grounded position, keeping a soft gaze or eyes closed. Or if you want to open, you can also take a look at oneself in your own space. Noticing your body, your mind, and heart in this body scan meditation. Take a breath in and a breath out. A full breath in and breathe out. And bring the anchor of awareness back to the feet. Press the feet deep into the earth, connecting to physical grounding of your room, your floor, our connection to the earth and Mother Nature. And when you're ready, opening the eyes and taking a moment to pause to invite your physical structure back from that body scan meditation. And that body scan meditation scanned all parts of the body for whatever came up, the differences, the opposites, without any emotion. And if thoughts or emotion came up, that's okay. Just viewing all of the information, inviting a methodical body scan meditation to relax those parts of the physical body and limbs. So I do want to share with you just the science of the brain, that when we connect in some of these practices, specifically a loving kindness meditation, which I'll lead you through, we're connecting to the meta part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, which accesses the feelings of compassion and kindness, where we also reduce the fight or flight portion of the brain. So methodical awareness of breath, of a body scan meditation and movement, we focus our attention or awareness on those parts with breath so that we can move into that part of the brain that brings us kindness, compassion, and regulation. So right here, we're going to move right into a movement practice once again. So I invite you here to bring your hands up by your ears. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend to one side. So it's like a bent tree position in this time of fall. Inhale, sweep them up through center. Exhale, bending other side. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bending other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale back to the center, palms touch. Lower at the heart center and release. Right now, I'm going to lead you through another meditation. The last few classes, I led you through visualization meditations. Our techniques, first class was a lake meditation. The second was a mountain meditation. Now it will be a forest meditation, closing with a loving kindness. So more tools for you to access when you need to come into the present moment. So if you need to shift either to a different seated position, you need to take any water, take a moment before we move into our next practice. It's called a forest meditation. And this will be exclusively yours, entering your forest. However, if you need a background, I'm inviting you to join in to the forest of real forest in back of me. You can keep your eyes open or closed for this and ground into your comfortable neutral position where you can connect to the quality of receptivity, allowing my voice to be your anchor. Either eyes open to the forest behind me, or soft eyes or closed eyes. And can you picture in your mind's eye a forest? See its own likes, its own dislikes. Notice the surface of the terrain. Is the terrain of the forest, the ground and earth, smooth? Is the terrain gravelly or rocky? Notice the colors of the forest: green, blue, orange, yellow, brown, or red. Notice these scents and smells. Do you smell the dirt, the wind, the dampness, the clearness? Is there a breeze or no breeze? Is the sun shining through the trees? Do you notice the sun moving upward or downward? Are the branches moving or still? Are the leaves on the tree or falling? Are the leaves green, yellow, orange, red, or brown? Establish the trees and their sturdiness in your being as you navigate through your forest. See the base of the tree, the groundedness of the trees, the sturdiness of the trees. Notice the trunk, the roots, the body of the tree, the branches reaching out to space, to the sky, and to the air. Notice the similarity of the tree to your own physical structure, the length, the height, maybe the girth, the width, the steadiness. Notice your energy and notice the energy of the forest. Observe the sounds of the forest, perhaps other beings in the forest, two-legged beings, four-legged beings. Notice other flora. Come back to your forest. Take a moment of stillness, gazing out all the way out to the left side of the forest. Taking a full breath in. Your gaze moves to the center, all the way to the right side of the forest. Noticing various energies of the forest. Just like changes in mind state, changes in forest state, winds, no winds, the movement of the trees or no movement, noticing the shadows, the colors, the winds, all the energies, and identifying with the forest, all the qualities, all the surfaces, all the layers, all the energies of the forest, the movement, the stillness, the aliveness, the quietness. See your forest. Just like the forest, comes movement, comes stillness, comes different energy, similar to our being. As you see yourself in the forest, notice the energy around you, inviting being in that forest. Take a moment to invite a sense of nodding and seeing and thanks for what the forest gives to you. Notice the largeness, the vastness, the alive energy, the still energy, all of nature around you. Take a breath in and a breath out. Allow your hands that are resting on your lap to press into your lap. Press into the feet and ground the physical structure back to where you are right here in the physical space of your own space. Coming back from the journey of the forest back to your physical being. And when you're ready, opening the eyes. Taking a moment to sit with what remains. Noticing if anything stood out to you in that meditation. Did you connect with the surface of the sky, the colors, the sounds, the likeness of the physical elements of the forest to the physical being, noticing similarities, or being completely in that present moment, connecting to the senses while being in the forest. There was no right or no wrong in that forest meditation. Noticing if anything remained for you, whether it be a smell, a taste, a sensation, a sound. That's another technique of a visual meditation today, connecting to a forest. So far, our practices and protocols of MBSR and the classes to date, we've had an anchor of awareness, anchoring either to the physical body, the breath, or also to a mind state that meets you. It could be an intention for why you're here to receive MBSR. We've also explored movement practices of 6 movements of the spine, also awareness of opening fingers, closing fingers from the metatarsals to the metacarpals. Also being aware of the pace and timing of your own breath without specific instruction, but allowing a breath naturally to meet you. We've also explored briefly a loving kindness meditation, and also a little bit of the science of MBSR, how these practices don't correspond specifically to a dogma, but allow you through sitting of breath, visual meditation, loving kindness meditation, body scan meditation to bring your being directly into the present moment, to allow the body to de-stress and gain what it needs from this hour of practice. The next practice and final practice to conclude today will be a loving kindness meditation from MBSR, and it invites self-care. So inviting oneself again to revisit a comfortable seat. And a loving kindness is about compassion and kindness first to oneself, and then giving the kindness phrase to another, and then all beings. In another class, I'll dedicate almost 20 minutes to a full loving kindness. But again, loving kindness, when we connect to that prefrontal cortex with the science of the brain, we're getting into the front part of the brain where kindness and compassion reside, and we're lowering and reducing the fight or flight response. So these practices help the nervous system so that we can regulate the nervous system, not to be in that fight or flight mode, but to connect to parasympathetic nervous system, where we connect to that relaxation response. So come to your neutral spine, where you can receive a loving kindness. And a loving kindness starts with a may I statement, repeated 3 times, then a may you statement, and then universally to may all. And this is a simple loving kindness, and if you'd like to repeat silently or out loud, again, your experience and your choice. And it will simply start, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I live with peace and ease. And repeating 3 times silently or out loud. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with peace and ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with peace and ease. And allowing the I statement to fade into the background, inviting either someone in your family, a loved one, someone in your circle, or someone of neutrality that you see every day, but perhaps you don't engage in conversation, but sending this wish, this loving kindness of kindness and compassion to them. Repeating silently or out loud 3 times. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with peace and ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with peace and ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with peace and ease. And allowing the visuals of those people to fade into the background, and bringing into the mind's eye universally people perhaps in your town, your city, your county, your community, in the nation and globally. The first two words change to, may all be happy. May all be healthy. May all live with peace and ease. You can even add the word beings. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings live with peace and ease. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. And may all beings live with peace and ease. Taking a couple of moments in silence, repeating either may I, may you, may all, or may all beings. And again, this is a loving kindness meditation helping to reduce suffering, coming to that steady state of kindness and compassion to oneself, to others, and all beings. 2 minutes of silence here in recitation to what is calling for you in this present moment. Bring your awareness to your anchor of breath. Take a full breath in and breathe out. Another complete breath in that meets you and breathe out. If your eyes are closed, slowly inviting the eyes to open and come back to your space. Take a moment to see your space, come back to your physical room, looking around, and notice how almost an hour of mindfulness in the journey of mindfulness has brought you. Notice if you feel any different from start to end, and know that it's your experience. MBSR embraces practices of both sitting, standing, movement, walking, and a little bit of science as well to share the benefits of the efficacy of mindfulness-based stress reduction practices. So I hope you've enjoyed today's class, and I will look forward to seeing you again live in our next class at the Cancer Resource Center. We're located online. And again, classes are Thursdays from 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, www.crcofwm.org. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at yogacatboston@hotmail.com. I look forward to exploring more MBSR practices with you, including some of the sharings of mindful eating, which you can do on your own time, and also some walking meditation, which we will explore. And today, again, we journey through a forest meditation. We started with the anchor of awareness, movement practice, and also loving kindness. Thank you so much for being here today and sharing in MBSR. Wishing you a peaceful day wherever you are. Peace.